What about the Golden State Mavs series? I think that's another great one that we're yet to talk about. But personally, I think Curry is still putting his stamp on it. He's still making it know that listen, I'm not just in my 30s.
You heard
And
me.
getting old. He said, listen, I'm still the best player right now, and if you really think about it, Curry might be the best player in the playoffs right now with how he's playing in his, legacy.
Now Luka's going to score 60 tonight.
I hope he does, because I like to push players myself, I think personally, it might go to game 7 on this.
I'll be honest with you. I did pick Mavs in 7, but that might have been some misplaced anger coming out. Okay. It might have been, I may have wanted to make myself feel better, but I just saw the way the Grizzlies, who are very talented, and the Grizzlies are going to be a problem next year. They may make the finals next year, but I saw the way they pushed the Warriors, even blew them out a couple of times. And I was like, you know what? I think the Mavericks can take them, but it might have been a little bit of like, hey, I want to feel better about the Suns. So I did pick Mavs in 7. I know we didn't talk about it, but I'll be honest. I picked Mavs in 7. So I might have to revise that right now, but I'll stick with it.
If you do, you have the chance. Go ahead.
Nope.
Go ahead.
I'm picking. No, I could be 100% wrong.
Right.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, guys? Like I just thought about this yesterday because I saw an article about it and I thought about it. It's like if Game 4 went differently, where Chris Paul got in those foul trouble and all that. Luka. I was yelling at Luka for falling down and stuff. But if they're able to close out Game 4, which historically in his youth, Chris Paul used to take over Game 4s. They never had any clutch moments in the series. The games were not really close, most of the games. If they were able to close out Game 4, then they go back in Game 5, they probably win 4-1. Like that's how close like NBA series could be. Like winning 5, losing 7. Like so the bottom line is like the Warriors could win this series in 5, or maybe the Mavs do win in 7. So I'm gonna stick with Mavs in 7, even if I look like a moron a week from now, because it happens now and then. I've been right at 10 out of 12 series, Les. 10 out of 12. I got.
That's good.
That's a good record. That's a good record.
I'll probably get the rest wrong now. What do you think? What's your take, Sam? Who are you picking?
First and foremost, Jalen Smith was his name, and I'd like to apologize, Jalen Smith.
All right.
The Suns center. Yeah. So pieces like that, I think they'll be back. I think when we talk about the Warriors against the Mavericks, the Warriors are absolutely battle tested. I'll say right off the bat, I'm taking the Warriors in 6 myself. And the reason for that is, like I said, the Warriors are battle tested. Steph Curry, I think, averaging 26 and 10 through 2 games. He knows how to put his stamp on the series. When you get a guy like Jordan Poole who plays in that same area of space that Steph Curry does, those lineups are crazy deathly for other teams. They open up space for each other. They come off of screens, willing screen setters. And you have a guy like Klay Thompson who hasn't been playing that well even. So 2-0, you have really only Luka has been placing, his or asserting his dominance on this series. I think the rest of the Mavericks, you don't see anybody, Jalen Brunson should have more productive series like he has been. You think, Dinwiddie has a game or 2 here or there, but guys like Maxi Kleber who aren't really stepping in and filling that space. I think he hasn't been playing terribly, and correct me if I'm wrong, but those guys really have surrounded the Mavs and been very strong role players. We'll see how, today's game goes as they go back to Texas and get that home court. But I think the Warriors are dangerous wherever they are. You have to respect that kind of team that's battle tested, that has championship players leading the way. Guys like Draymond Green who can communicate and hold it down on defense, where you get rookies, or guys with not a lot of experience, Moses Moody getting in the game and having a great game. That can't happen for Dallas. So I think tonight is like you said, a series can change in a matter of 1 game. I thought the same when not to go back to the Celtics, but when they beat the Nets Game 1 with that Tatum spin around layup, that was frantic, right? That wasn't a very great way to win. I mean, it was a great way to win, but it didn't say a lot. But it turned into a sweep, right? It can change just like that. And so I think Dallas has to come out, and I think Luka's going to do what Luka's going to do. I will say Luka is unguardable. I firmly believe that. You have to guard him as a full unit. No one person can guard Luka. But at the end of the day, if the role players don't step up, which they haven't in the first 2 games, then I think definitely Warriors in 6. And even if they do, I hate to say it, I think Warriors in 7. A team like that gets it done consistently, even through tough times of certain players, like Klay Thompson, other people step up. So I'll say the Warriors are taking this series 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's looking like, a Warriors party until, like I said, Luka, makes this his day tonight. But what like I,
Warriors in 4. I got. I'm just
kidding.
kidding.
What you been smoking on?
Not enough lately, but go ahead.
I could tell. But like I said, it's still going to 7. And I think I'm picking the Warriors. They could get it done in 6 based on, how Dallas performs. I think if Dallas comes out, plays really well, win by 10, 15, it's gonna, give them the momentum back. They can go back and, win game 4 as well, right at home. But if they let it slip out, let Golden State get another one, then I tell you it's over, boys. It might be, Golden State on 5. But either I'm picking Golden State. It's looking like Golden State Celtics finals.